Hello everyone, this is Mumbo here, welcome back, and today we are back on the Hermitcraft server. It is episode 88, and of course we are over here at the Mumbo Jumbo Jungle base. Anyone who has ever seen an episode by me will definitely recognise this place, because I was thinking the other day, I always seem to start my episodes in this area. I don't know what it is, it's not even like the best looking part of my base. If anything, I should probably start my episodes out here. Because, I mean, seriously, I really like the look of my base from the outside. I don't know what it is, but something about this ring. Maybe I should start making my videos begin out the front of the base, and then I should make my way over into the middle. But I don't know why, I just always start in the storage area. But anyway, in the previous episode of Hermitcraft, this is what we built. So if you missed that one, you missed out, because I really enjoyed making that video. I seriously have no idea why that was so much fun. I mean, I always enjoy making Hermitcraft videos, but that one was just something special. I don't know what it was, but I was heavily enjoying myself. But anyway, as you can see, this is what we built, and I'd say it looks pretty good. I'm fairly happy with it. I haven't actually read the comments of the previous episode yet, because that video is yet to come out. So I don't know what everyone is saying about it. Maybe everyone hates it, and they're all like vomiting over their keyboards and things. Who knows? You never know until the video is released. Whenever I build something that I think looks good, everyone tells me it looks rubbish. So who knows? I have absolutely no idea. But anyway, in today's episode, we are going to be doing a little bit more work on this thing. But this time, we are going to be working on the tunnel. Yeah, we need a fancy looking tunnel for this minecart to travel through, and I've got a few ideas in my head as to what I want it to look like. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gather up some resources, throw down some designs in a testing world, and then I will catch you guys in a little bit. My designing brain has been hard at work, and this is what it has managed to spew out. What do you think? I don't really know what to say about this one. I think this is one of those builds that if I had the time to do it, I would build it and then leave it for a day, come back tomorrow, take a look, and then set my mind straight. Say, do I like it or do I not? But sadly, because I don't have enough time, I think this is the one that I'm going to build on the server. Now, there are a few good points about this, alright? So I want to go through the good points. First off, we have got a ton of acacia wood. So in terms of all this stuff, it's pretty easy to gather. And obviously, we also have quite a bit of spruce wood, so we shouldn't have any problems there. Another good point is that this tunnel is extremely happy. It's a very happy tunnel. You go in and you come out the other end 10 times happier than when you entered. I think the reason that I like it a little bit is because I'm getting a bit of an Alice in Wonderland vibe, like Narnia type deal. Is anyone else getting the Alice in Wonderland vibes? I don't know, maybe it's just me. Maybe I've gone a bit weird, but I would say this is quite a cool looking design, and it is going to fit in fairly nicely on the Hermitcraft server. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to hop back on there, get all of my stuff together, and then we will start building. So I'm just doing a little bit of clearing out here of the little tunnel area. This is where we are going to be building the tunnel, of course, as you lot know. But while we do this, I thought I would have a very quick little chat to you about something that I am currently trying out. This is a new thing that I am doing right now. I don't know, you might have noticed it. Those of you who are listening to this video with headphones on, I really would hope that you have noticed. But essentially, whoa, that's water. We want to get rid of the water because I've got all the item elevator and everything down there, and I don't fancy letting water run down there. But basically what I'm doing is I have hopefully reduced the number of echoes that are coming in through my videos, okay? So I don't know if you guys know this, but I've always recorded with pillows and blankets behind my monitors, and that's just to stop any echo. But now I've kicked it up a gear, okay? I have got so many blankets. I have got a blanket hanging down from the ceiling behind me, which is supposed to stop echo, and also I've got a blanket behind my monitors, as well as the standard pillows. Essentially, this should be pretty echo-free, so anyone that is listening with headphones on, you won't be getting any of that annoying ring that you used to get after I said a word, because I found it really frustrating. If you listen out for it, so annoying. Really is so annoying, so I've tried to get rid of that, and this is what I've managed to do. I might post a picture on the video, because it looks absolutely hilarious. But anyway, I will do anything to get better audio quality, and if it means my room looks a little bit stupid while I'm recording, I would say that's a pretty good sacrifice to make. But anyway, I'm going to continue clearing out this tunnel, and I will catch you guys in a little bit. We are almost done on 2 of the segments of our little tunnel here, and I can't tell you, and I really don't understand why this is, but I am struggling quite a lot with accuracy, mouse accuracy, because obviously there's quite a lot of accurate placing. I know it's not particularly difficult, right? I'm making this sound 10 times harder than it is, but obviously there's a lot of stairs and there's a lot of half slabs. Stairs and half slabs, they all have directions, they can be anywhere, and I seem to be pretty rubbish at placing them at the minute, and I can't work it out for the life of me why. I'm going to say, blame the blankets, alright? It's all the blankets, they're messing with my head. It's way too hot in this room, but I'm going to keep making this video because it's good fun. And like I say, I really, really enjoy building tunnels at the minute. Don't know what it is. I don't know what's got into me. I've just really started to enjoy building tunnels. Maybe it's because I'm getting used to it. Maybe because it gives me a chance to use blocks I've never used before in a repetitive manner. I don't really know. I just seem to be really loving it at the minute, and I hope that you are enjoying all this tunnel building that I'm doing. Maybe you're all just finding it incredibly boring, because like I say, I haven't actually released any of the videos yet where I built that area, and then obviously this video clearly hasn't been released, otherwise that would be a bit odd. But I hope you are enjoying it. I hope you are enjoying the return of the full-length episodes of Hermitcraft, because I, for one, am very happy to see them back. I love recording Hermitcraft, and I love having the time now to actually record the episodes. But as you can see, we are almost done with that little section. We just got to replace these middle blocks here with these stone half slabs. And I'm not actually going to put any of the rails in because I know that water is just going to completely come in and destroy the place. But I would say, so far, this little tunnel is looking very nice indeed. I quite like it. It's completely different from this section once again, which is completely different from the rest of my base, and that is probably the reason I like it. It's a little bit different here and there, and that's nice. Variety is always good. But anyway, like I say, I'm just going to keep working on this. I will do the occasional progress update and little clip here and there, but as far as it goes, I'm just going to keep building this tunnel, and I'll catch you guys in a little bit. Oh my god, this is so annoying. How do people build things underwater? Why did I even think this would be a good idea? Now for another one of these little progress updates, I've just had a fairly stressful half an hour trying to do all of this. Essentially, I sort of overlooked a few things about working with water. Obviously, when you are working in a big body of water, everything is a source block. And that just means that building over it, so I just built this giant arch, okay? I built the tunnel, and I expected all of the water to go away, but obviously, none of the water went away, so I've had to fill it all in with cobblestone, and I am just in the process of clearing it out. But that is hopefully, unless anything else stressful happens, that is hopefully the hardest part done. So that is good. That means we are making good progress. I apologise that you really can't see anything. You see, I haven't been placing any torches because they just immediately get washed away by water. But it's going well. It is going well, and we are going to have ourselves a very nice looking train tunnel thing. Now, one thing that I do want to say is that I was originally considering building the top out of glass, and I suppose I probably still could do that, because that is the top level, and we are still going to have to remove those blocks to actually get these blocks in. So I might make it so that you can see out the top. You know what, I'd say that's a pretty decent idea. But anyway, what I'm going to do is I am just going to keep pushing on, keep doing this annoying underwater stuff, and we will see what I can do by the next jump cut. Hopefully we've done a little bit. I've gone to the end of the area that we have dug out, and I've also done a little bit of the glass ceiling stuff. And I would say that that's a really, really nice touch, because there is a bit of a problem in here. I don't know if you can notice it, I can see it, it's happening. It's quite clearly obvious, and it's just annoying. I don't know why it's only happening there, though. Hang on. Maybe it's because we have water right there. Let's see if we can fix this problem. There's still water dripping. There's still water dripping from that one. We'll try and fix that now. But essentially, we have got water droplets, and water droplets are extremely annoying. I just don't think they look particularly good, especially not in this build here. But let's see, are the water droplets still dropping? Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do anything about it. I think you need at least 2 blocks thickness, so I guess this one here has probably got water over it. So let's try and fix it. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. That one's still dripping. Alright, we'll fix that up. We'll place a block up there, and then we'll also get ourselves a stone half slab. Hang on. Have I just fixed it? Yes, I have. It looks like I've just fixed that on camera. So there we go. Alright, that's that problem solved. Now there's no problems with it. I absolutely love it. That was the only thing that was annoying me. But now I would say that this tunnel is looking very, very nice indeed. Like I said right at the beginning of this video, it is giving off that little Alice in Wonderland vibes. Don't know what it is, but I love it. And then if you look up, of course, you can see all of the water. Just all these things, they're fairly nice details. And yeah, I'm really enjoying working on this project. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep going right to the end, and then we will try and work out what we're actually going to do about this little turn here and also the climb, because I have no idea how I'm going to do the climbing area. It's not going to work at all with this design, is it? I've got both good news and I have got some bad news, okay? So the good news is that Farnborough Air Show is on. The bad news is that Farnborough Air Show is on. Yeah, Farnborough Air Show is really loud. Oh man, it's loud. I have got fighter jets, I have got probably tanks and things all flying over my house. Well, probably, the tanks probably aren't flying over my house, alright? If they're flying over my house, I'm a little bit concerned, but I definitely have fighter jets flying over my house right now, and it's very, very noisy indeed. So I feel sorry for any people who are listening to this video with headphones, because you lot seem to be getting the good, the bad, and the ugly right now. You seem to be getting the good because I've reduced the echoes, that's pretty good. The bad because you're hearing fighter jets, and the ugly because I should have thought of that before I started talking. Maybe the ugly because, I don't know, your headphones aren't particularly nice in design and you look pretty ugly. Who knows? I can't tell that for you. But all I want to say here is that we have finished the straight line tunnel, and now we have to crack on with some of the more complicated stuff, and that is going to be complicated, funnily enough. I don't really know how I'm going to do it. I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start placing blocks willy-nilly and just see what happens, and hope with all my heart that something good comes out. That's pretty much how I play Minecraft, I'd say. Mate, I'm here. Mate, I honestly thought zombie pathfinding was pretty good. I tell you what, ladies and gents, I'm having a right old time over here. I just can't get my head in gear to build this. It's just not going well. I mean, look at this place, right? It looks like an 80s nightclub. I don't know what I'm doing. What is all this? Seriously, mate? Just please help me out in the comments section. I mean, I know it's not going to help at all because I've already finished making the video, and hopefully I've made a brand spanking and fancy tunnel. But seriously, I need all the help I can get right now. I am tempted to tweet out this picture and just say, help, full stop, because seriously, I just don't know what to do. I've had a slight idea, and I think I'm going to give it a go. But I'm not convinced, essentially. I'm not convinced that it is going to fix the whopping great mess and problem that we currently have. But you know what? It's worth trying. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to try out my plan, and I will report back with the results. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it. Just doing the final parts of this new Fandangle tunnel. I will show you it in a couple of seconds. But actually, that's not meant to be a pumpkin there. That is meant to be a piece of spruce wood. One thing that you may have noticed. Oh, I thought that was going to be a creeper. If that was a creeper, I would have quit, okay? Because I was about to say that I've been spending the past hour, an hour, can you believe it, working on this tiny, tiny little area here, trying to make it look a little bit nicer. And I am so scared of anything that could potentially come through this doorway. But yeah, I've been spending the past hour trying to work on this tunnel, and I think that is all of it done. Okay, so let's take a look at it from up here. You know what? It's busy. It's a very, very busy little tunnel, right? There's just so much stuff going on for the brain to process, but it's not awful. I think it looks quite nice. I mean, what you have to remember is that you are going to be flying through here at breakneck speed on a minecart. You're probably not going to process anything that is going on in this tunnel, especially because there's a lot to process in the brain. So I'm happy with that. I'm sort of happy with that. Let me know in the comments section what you think. It may not be the prettiest tunnel in the whole wide world, but I would say it looks half decent, and that is what we're looking for. So now I guess what I have to do is I just have to crack on. I have to crack on and place down all of the minecart rails, then it will be all complete, and we can take this little fella on its maiden voyage. Because yes, I know we did it in the previous episode, but we need to do the full maiden voyage with tunnel and everything done, and it'll be a nice way to send it off and say goodbye to this project, and then we can move on to the next one. So I just took a ride over to the fishing town, and that reminds me, I really need to remove this structure here. Oh, it's the worst looking structure. What on earth was I thinking? I've never seen something so horrendous in my life. Obviously, I gave up on it, so I saw some sense, but Jesus. The fact that I even thought that would be a good idea. Awful stuff. But anyway, there is the epic lag spike. All I want to do is I just want to hop onto my minecart and I want to make my way back over to the base, because of course I have now finished all of the minecart rails. They are all now in place, and when things stabilize, we will make our way over to the minecart and we will hop inside, we will hit the button and we will travel off. So here is the trip from the fishing town over to my base. You can see it all loading in. That is the reason for all my lag. Why can we see into the mob spawner? That's a bit worrying. There is a wall on that. I'm a tiny bit concerned about that, but we'll let that one pass. Why on earth can you see in there? I reckon that's a chunk error or something, but as you can see, this whole passageway is a little bit slow. I don't know why, it's just incredibly slow. We always get stuck on the half slabs, but here we go, into the tunnel, and there it is. That is the tunnel, and it's looking good. I'm happy with it. I've spent so long on that last little rising section, and you barely even notice it. As you come into the place, you don't even notice this little tunnel here, so I think that was almost time wasted, but it's always good to do things properly and get everything done how you want it to be done. So that's this project done. It's complete, almost anyway, it's almost complete, but I'm not going to do another progress update. We still need to cover up the tunnel from out here, because you can see a lot of the stuff, but it is pretty much as near as done as we're going to get. So I am happy with this. I feel like we did a decent job on this build. Now it is time to move on to the next project. Yes, I've got another one coming, can you believe it? The final thing that I want to do in today's video, as I'm sure most of you have guessed it already, is I really like that side of the room. And I thought that, you know what, why don't we do it on the other side? We're going to make quite a long, probably considered a tunnel, who knows, just another tunnel in today's episode. This is going to be called the episode of tunneling. Now, all I'm thinking right now is I really hope I don't run into any redstone stuff. Whoa, that was a close call. That was close. Yes, see, look, we have got the sorting system up here. If you haven't seen the redstone for the sorting system, this is what it... Oh, no, that is the redstone for the mob sorting system. So on the other side, we have got the redstone for the actual sorting system. Here it all is. If you haven't seen it before, I'll quickly give you a show around. It's all out the back here, and it's working pretty nicely, I should hope. So that's all good. In fact, it's in action at the minute. I wonder if we can see the items going through. Yes, we can. Look, everything is going through it because I was just dumping in all of my items before I started recording. But what I want to do is I want to clear out this area, probably right the way to the back, around about here, maybe. So quite a long way. Really quite a long way. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be using this area in a live stream that has already happened. I'm going to be live streaming on Friday, or at least I will have live streamed on Friday, and I want this area cleared out for the beginning of the stream because we are going to be working on this area in that stream. Now, if you haven't checked me out on Twitch, I would highly suggest doing so because it's pretty cool. I really enjoy streaming at the minute, and it's just great fun. Everyone seems to be really getting involved, telling me things, asking me questions, and I love it. It's a really easy way for me to interact with you guys. So like I say, if you haven't seen me on Twitch before, then I would highly suggest checking it out. A link to my Twitch will be down in the description. But anyway, what I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to work on this. I think I'm going to keep mining. I won't do it all on camera because it's fairly boring. Oh, that's a bit worrying. Are we good? Generally, when there's cobblestone, there's hoppers or redstone around. But it looks like we're actually not going to have any problem with hitting anything, which I am surprised about, considering how busy my base is in terms of redstone and things. But like I say, I'm going to keep clearing this out, and then I will just report back report back in a couple of seconds. We had the tiniest little problem with hoppers, but it was easy to fix. There was just one hopper that was causing a bit of a problem, just moved it about, and that is done. So, other than that, we got extremely lucky. If this little design that we have over here was one block wider, it would actually just have to take out all of these hoppers, and obviously I wouldn't do that because that is the whole sorting system. If you take a look in here, we have got all of the items in, and let's just check actually that all of this is working properly. There are none that are like, oh, okay, oh no, I don't think this is working properly. Well, that might be a task for the next episode then. It looks like we might have to do just a wee little bit of redstone maintenance in terms of the sorting system. How frustrating. I wish I hadn't looked in those hoppers. I wish I was just completely ignorant to the fact that that was occurring. But I suppose I'd rather have it working and all operational than it not working but still sat here looking good. Oh, that's so annoying though. Alright, well that looks like we've got that planned for the next episode. But anyway, like I say, this whole space has been cleared. We've dug a massive tunnel in today's episode and decorated it. I feel like we have done a fairly decent amount of work today. And like I say, if you did enjoy this video, please be sure to hit that like button. And if you really loved it, then make sure to subscribe. But thanks for watching, guys. This has been Mumbo, and I'm out. I'll see you later.